first videos on my new YouTube channel. This one's going to be around building instructions. It's going to be in a couple of parts. First, I'm going to show you the finished result of how I like my instructions to look. And then in a second video, I'm going to show you a bit of how to build a set of instructions on a model I haven't actually built the instructions for yet. First of all, I'm the Mini Modular Guy. You'll see my website here on minimodularguy.com. On the homepage, you'll see some of the designs I've been working on, such as Mini Rivendell, and a fairly big landscape with a lot of the mini modulars in that I've designed, and some many other buildings as well. You can nip over to the shop to purchase PDF sets of instructions for all the collections I've released, such as the mini modulars, the mini Winter Village, mini Rivendell, as I mentioned, a few mini Harry Potter ones, some mini castles, and the mini Ninjago modulars as well. So with the website out of the way, we'll shift that over here. And again, this video is going to be around building instructions. And for the showing you the finished results of how I like my instructions, I'm going to use the Mountain View Observatory. For those who don't know, that's part of the Bricklink Designer program. So again, Mountain View Observatory. Let's shift that window out of the way, and now you will see my mini version here. Again, in Studio, we can, as usual, rotate around the model. We can take parts off the model if we want to have a look around. For example, we've taken the dome off the top there. We'll just put that back again. But again, this video is about instructions. So we're going to shift into instructions mode using the instructions at the top. So this is a model I've already built the instructions for. So again, I'm showing the finished result. We've got step editor up here and we've got page design, the two main views of the instruction mode. So we're going to start off in step editor. I am going to mention here that I use a few shortcuts, really useful shortcuts, which are available through Studio Preferences at the top here. The first one I do when I'm in page design, which I'll show you in a bit, is I use the auto flip symbol. So when I'm changing the orientation on the page design, it will automatically add a flip symbol. That's really useful to tell your builders that they need to move the model in a certain direction before they start adding the next parts. I also use some of the shortcuts in the etc. part of this. Main ones I use to move between steps, A and the D keys on the keyboard, and also when I'm building up the instructions, as you'll see in another video, I use the Z and the X keys to move bricks to the previous and next steps. So those are the shortcuts that are available to me, and I use those quite a lot. It's really speeded up my workflow. So again, we'll start off in step editor. It's 3D mode, so I can move around. Again, I'm pressing the D key here to go to the next step, so I can see the next parts of the model that are going together. If I continue pressing the D key, you'll see how we flip through these steps, and we can see the model going together. If I use the A key right back down to step 1 again, you'll notice that transparent mode is the default. You can see the icon up the top right here, the little X-ray glasses. If I switch that off, which I do after I've built quite a lot of the model to check it's going together correctly and I haven't missed bits out, I will turn off the X-ray mode. And as you'll see here, when I'm using the D key, you can't see through the model anymore, and you get an idea of how it's building up. And you can check again that the bricks are going on top of each other correctly. I haven't missed any bricks out that accidentally kind of got added in later on, and I can see that model again, and at least I can move the model around in 3D to see it going together. So this is step editor mode. As I said, we've also got page design mode up the top here, so I'm going to head back to the beginning, step 1, all the way back to the beginning, and then we'll flip into page design mode. A few more steps to get there. Flip into page design mode, and now you're starting to see the end result of the instructions that I like to produce. The first page will be an image of the model itself, and again we can use the A and D keys in this view as well. We will flip down through the steps and you can see the model going together. You will see when you're building the instructions, the rotation of the model you want the builder to see, and when you rotate that model, as you'll see here, if you rotate it 90 degrees or rotate it around, the option I mentioned earlier, that shortcut option I mentioned earlier, will automatically add that flip symbol on the right hand side. You don't have to manually add it yourself, which I was doing for quite a while. So again, we can see all of the model going together. If I move all the way to the end, one thing I like to add at the end is the parts list. So your builder can see all the parts that they've got going together. So again, I'm going to show you how to build these instructions in another video. For the moment, thanks for watching.